Hey KT fam, I'm back with another video. I'm back with another trucking video. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna post this one or the vlog first, so I'm just gonna say it in both videos, but I'm gonna have the same outfit because I am vlogging on the day that I'm making this video, and I'm trying to hurry up and make the video because the sun is going down, so it's about to be dark. So with that being said, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing the assumptions video. Assumptions that people have of truck drivers or driving trucks in general. Okay, so let's get into it. I sent all of the, I took screenshots and I sent them to my iPad. Where are they? There we go. Because I'm using my phone to record. Okay, first assumption. Let's jump into it. Most truckers have back and feet problems. That one I can't really answer. I mean, because I don't have that issue and I don't know anybody with that issue. But I'm guessing if they do it for like 30 years, they're on the road for like 30 years, literally just driving and not doing any physical work, I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up with some type of problem. So I don't know, but not that I know of. Truck drivers don't get to shower often. Okay, so that depends on the driver. Okay, seriously, like I've heard stories of, like, you know, people's trainers or like trainers trainees or just people in general that don't shower for like at least a week. And like, I understand if you miss a day, but like some people get out of control with it. But it's not true that truck drivers in general don't shower often. You can shower every day, especially if you're a solo driver. You have to stop for 10 hours a day. You have 10 hours to take a shower. So I understand things happen and you might miss a day, but yeah, that's not true. Truck drivers shower often. Only a little tiny percentage are dirty people and don't shower often. Driving seems easy but also hard at the same time. How do I answer that one? I would have to agree. It's not easy, but it's not hard. It just takes a lot of focus, and like, you have to be really aware of surroundings, aware of signs, just aware. That's what I would say. Okay, it takes a lot of patience, and I don't know, once you understand the life and what it consists of, you know, and what you need to look for and all of, you know, just everything, I think that it's not hard. But yeah, I agree, it's not easy, it's not hard. I like this one. Drivers are cool and get to live a cool life and should be respected a lot. Okay, I like that one. I think drivers are cool too. I think we should be respected too, because it's a tough life out here, you know what I mean? Like, especially for the guys on the road and the guys local unloading the trailers. Like, it's a tough life, you know, especially being away from home out here, and it's cool, but it's tough. Drivers don't worry about bridge clearances. Okay. No, not true. If you don't worry about bridge clearances, you're not a truck driver. Like, even when I'm in my car, I'm still noticing the signs, like, for the height of the bridge. No, if you don't worry about bridge clearances, you're not a truck driver. Sorry. Hard living. I transport cars over the road and it's hard being away for so long. That's what this person said. Yeah, and that's what I was saying before. I agree. It is a hard life out here. So I think that anybody who comes on the road, just don't overdo it. Don't spend too much time out. You know, most companies tell you 3 weeks out, and I don't know, a few days home, depends on the company. Take it. Like, we used to stay out for 2-3 months at a time, and that was just too much. I know guys that stay out for like 6 months at a time. I think that's too much. You need to go home. Yeah, the money's good the more you keep rolling, but you need that balance. You need to go home. Truck driving is boring. I disagree. I disagree with that, because when you're driving, to me it's relaxing. That's the word I would use. It's relaxing. I get to mind my business, be in my thoughts. I have the chance to think about things that I don't normally get to really think about. my head is clear. I come up with ideas, and just, I don't know, it just gives me a clear mind, and I'm so relaxed. And yeah, I don't think it's boring. Oh God, where do you guys come up with these things? Most of them are fat men who love burgers, but I love you. You inspire me a lot, from Trinidad. No, I disagree. I see a lot of younger drivers now that look like they're in shape, and yeah, I'd have to disagree with that. And I don't know about them loving burgers. But yeah, I love you too. Trucking is strenuous and tiring. LOL. Well, y'all know what that means. I'm leaving Werner and going back to Disney to get in their trucking side. I mean, that's good if you can get into trucking with Disney. I'm pretty sure that's a great opportunity. But I have to disagree with the strenuous and tiring part. Like I said, if you overdo it, if you overdo anything in life, it's gonna catch up to you, and eventually you just won't be able to handle it anymore. But you have to balance it out. Don't do too much of anything. Somebody's assumption is you live in your truck so you don't have to get a home. That is very false. First of all, my girlfriend and I still have our apartment that we still pay for, that we still go to every time we go on home time. And we are also trying to buy a home. So that is very, very false. It's an interesting job with fun and full of adventure. People get opportunity to enjoy life in different places. I would have to agree. You know, you do get opportunities to, if you take your reset in a state, you can explore, or you can ask for home time in any state you want to, and you can explore, you can do things. There are opportunities to actually have fun on the road. Like our first year out when we were with Werner, we didn't enjoy it as much as we could have because we were just running. But now we're more relaxed. As you see in some of my vlogs, we stop, we enjoy the city that we're in. It can be what you make it. Life is what you make it. Somebody said, people who drive in the area of a tractor trailer are idiots and they fear larger vehicles. That's my assumption. Okay, I would have to agree that most of the four-wheelers are idiots and they are scared of tractor trailers. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be scared of them when, you know, before I was a driver, but it's just the not knowing part. You know, they don't know about it. And yeah, a truck might go into your lane a little bit, but you don't really have to be that scared. But that is I agree with that assumption. Oh, somebody said truck drivers are hard workers. I agree with that assumption. I think we are hard workers. We drive and drive and drive. 11 hours a day we drive, and we just keep going. I think we are hard workers. We get it done. Ooh, here's an assumption. They have poor and unhealthy eating habits. Well, I do, but not all truck drivers. Like my friend Brian literally cooks in his truck every day. He cooks anything from like steaks and broccoli to like burritos to chicken. He grills chicken, whatever it is. I know another driver that he eats, I don't know if he's a vegetarian, but he eats super healthy in his truck. No, so that's not true. Not all of them. I would say a lot of them are unhealthy, myself being included, but not all of them. It ain't what people think it is. Truck stops, and then they put in parentheses, Flying J, aren't dirty. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody thinking that truck stops are dirty, but no, they're not. Truck stops are super clean, and they're constantly cleaning them. Seriously, they like call over the announcement thing, whatever, and they're like, okay, time to clean the restrooms and the showers. Like, no, they're very clean. Oh, somebody made an assumption that I'm introverted. It doesn't have to do with trucking, but yeah, pretty much. Okay, so much spare time. Nah, it depends. If you're solo, I would say you do have a lot of spare time, just because you have 10 hours a day off duty, but not really, because you're probably going to be sleeping for that time. For us, on our Amazon loads, like, we do have spare time, but it's in a good way, because we have our miles set for the week. We're always early to our loads, so we just end up waiting for a few hours, which is good. We get to catch up on sleep or editing or making videos, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I got here to UPS about almost 4 hours early, so Yeah, but no, like when we were with US Express or Werner over the road, we didn't have spare time really. We were just going. We love our miles. Some, but not all, OTR drivers are sometimes assholes. I think that's with anybody in life. You're gonna find some assholes anywhere you go. Okay, somebody said, I drive trucks and a lot of people think it's a gateway to get fat, but I work out. So I guess the assumption is that people think it's a gateway to get fat. Yeah, I know of guys that work out that are truck drivers. You know, they're OTR and they still work out. I don't think it's a gateway to get fat. I wouldn't say that for everybody. I'm pretty sure you see truck drivers that are like overweight, but that goes with anybody in life. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of drivers don't control it and they end up getting a lot of weight due to being on the road. Yeah, unfortunately. Here in Mexico, people say truck drivers are filthy and drug addicts. Okay, so here in America, we get random drug tests and random alcohol tests. So if you're messing with any of that, you're gonna lose your job, and I don't think that's smart of you. Yeah, any truck driver who values their career in truck driving is not gonna risk it by drugs or alcohol. It's hard to learn how to drive a truck. I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's not easy because, you know, you do have to learn a bunch of different things, you know, from the pre-trip to the backing to the actual driving itself and just everything with it. It's not easy, but it's not hard. Definitely not impossible. And I think anybody can do it if they really want to. Somebody made an assumption that there is gender discrimination. Sorry, I keep moving this way. I'm trying to get out of the sun. Let me move the camera. Okay, that's better. Gender discrimination? I don't think so. I don't think anybody has discriminated against me because of my gender. Okay, this assumption says that basically the team drivers in the truck spend too much time together. With my girlfriend and I, it's not like that. We don't get tired of each other. Like, we start bickering sometimes, but for us, no. If you do team with somebody you don't know, it might not work out. So I just suggest teaming with somebody you know and somebody that you can spend a lot of time with. Somebody said it's not fun anymore and it's going to shit. I have to disagree with that. I cannot agree with that. I still enjoy it. I know people that enjoy it, like enjoy being on the road. It's such a good, relaxing feeling to drive the truck. It's not going to shit. I don't know. Everybody has their own experience, but it's not going to shit, in my opinion. Oh, I like this assumption. Somebody said, if the trucks stop, the world will stop. The world runs only because of you all. Yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate assumption, because how would anybody receive anything if we weren't driving it around? We go from California to Florida to deliver things. We go from New York to Oregon. Okay, like, how would these things get there if it wasn't for us? And there's a lot of drivers on the road. You can't just replace it by like trains. You know, there's trains going too. There's airplanes taking freight, but that cannot replace all of the drivers on the road. So I agree with that one. It's hard getting used to being out weeks at a time. It depends on the person. You know, we came out together, my girlfriend and I, so we didn't really have a problem getting used to it. Like I said, we used to stay out for like 3 months at a time and it would feel like nothing. But I think more for solo drivers, it is harder. Oh, the truck blocked the sun. Don't move. Okay, he's leaving. I think it is harder for solo drivers and especially younger people. It's gonna be harder to get used to being out here, but once you do get used to it, you'll be fine. Trust me, the time will fly by. And when you go on home time, it's like you can't wait to get back on the road. That's how we feel anyway. They drive under short deadlines of time to get things delivered. I don't fully agree with that. We have some loads that are super close on time and they make us like rush to get there. We don't even have time to stop. You know, barely. But for the most part, we get to our loads hours early. So I think they give us enough time. I think drivers get enough time to get the load delivered. Okay, last one, and this one's a pretty good one, but it's hard to get used to sleeping in the truck while it's moving. Yeah, I have to agree with that one. It's not easy. It's not impossible, but it's not that easy. And still sometimes, you know, certain roads are just so bumpy, you won't be able to fall asleep right away. But once you do, you'll stay sleeping. You know, and if you're just that tired, it's that much easier to go to sleep. And everybody's different, but I think we got used to it pretty quick. We got used to sleeping in the moving truck pretty quick. And now I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep anywhere because I'm so used to it, so used to the bumps and the noise and just everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you agree or disagree with anything I said. Comment down below and make sure you subscribe for more videos. Bye, KT fam.